Thank you for joining us for the latest episode of One Play Classic. And we've seen tremendous action in our coverage of grassroots, school, national and international sport, and we applaud the athletes for their commitment. Now, this featured match is a perfect example of the entertainment on offer, so let's not waste any more time and get straight into the action.
A very warm welcome to you from Jalan Besar Stadium for match week 17 of the Singapore Premier League. As we move into the final third of the season, we've got a cracking contest between two sides with their title ambitions still alive. So the Cheetahs will be looking to make it 3 from 3 against the sides in the top 4. So come up against Tampines today. And 3 points here will go a long way towards keeping them in the hunt for a first ever SPL title. Albrex's defeat to Geylang last night actually means that Hougang can climb to second if they pick up a win here against Tampines. And their opponents today, Tampines Rovers, have stuttered at times this season and found it difficult to convert those draws into wins. 6 matches involving the Stags this season, ending on level terms. Side with the most draws in the league at this stage of the season. But they do come into this match off the back of an impressive 4-2 win over Home United the last time out. The Tampines are the league's top scorers this season with 36 goals. And credit to them that they found a way to keep the goals flowing, despite allowing Khairul Amri to leave for Malaysia in the mid-season window. Jordan Webb has certainly played a huge part in that. Contributed 10 goals to Tampines' campaign. 2 foreigners in the side, Medovic with 6 goals. And Ryotaro Megumi has contributed 5 goals as well. Those are your match officials then. The referee for today's match will be Juherman Zaiton. He will be assisted by Ronnie Koh and Andy Tan. 4th official will be Nathan Chan. And at Tampines Rovers side, despite being in 4th, before kickoff here, 7 points off the leaders DPMM. The Stags will still feel they have a chance of claiming another SPL title. Coach is a young coach, Gavin Lee, looks on here. Done a decent job with them this season. The chase does have to start now though. There's very little margin for error if they want to claim the league title. And just like Hougang, Tampines will be desperate to get 3 points for themselves. So look for that final surge towards the finish line. With all that said, we should be in for a fantastic game of football between these two sides, both oozing quality and class. If you look at the lineups there as well, no changes for this Hougang United side, and why would you need to if you're Clementio? They've been coming into this off the back of 2 very impressive performances. The last game against Brunei DPMM, as I mentioned, picked up a 3-1 win in that game. So they stick with the quality that they have in there. Faris Ramli, of course, with 9 goals this season, 4 assists. Stipe Plazibat with 6 goals himself. And keep an eye out on the young player, Farhan Zulkifli, number 43 in there. Expecting him to cause a few problems for the Tampines defense. Looking over at the Tampines Rovers side now. Plenty of goals in there, as I mentioned earlier. Top scorers in the league. Just the one change with Shazwan in goal, coming back into this side after a little bit of an issue with injury. And the defense, this side has not had to make too many changes throughout the season. Taufik Suparno has come in and done a decent job for Khairul Amri, filling in for Khairul Amri. Not necessarily in the goal scoring department, but he certainly worked his socks off in the 4 positions and helped to create opportunities for the likes of Jordan Webb and Ryotaro Megumi. Megumi has picked up 8 assists this season for this Tampines Rovers side. So plenty of quality to look forward to here. In fact, the last 2 matches between these two sides gave us 12 goals. So we should... First meeting earlier in March, so the Stags winning 5-1. And the second fixture between the two is a highly entertaining 3-3 draw, which actually saw Kong Ho Won score his first and only goal so far for Hougang. Faris Ramli also getting in on the action there by picking up a brace in that match. So we should be in for a cracking game of football here between these two sides. Kickoff to come very shortly indeed, and it's looking like it will be Tampines Rovers playing from left to right. An all black kit with the yellow socks to get things started. Taufik Suparno and Shadan Sulaiman kicking things off for Tampines Rovers here. as Jordan Webb takes a knock on his ankle early on. The opening 20 seconds there. Now into Madhu Mohana. Shah put under pressure there by the number 21, Nikesh Singh. He's having a really good season for Hougang in central midfield as well. Neat and tidy on the ball in central midfield. Afiq looks to launch the ball in behind the Tampines defense. Fallen to Hafiz Sujat there. He's got Stipe Plazibat at the back post. Essentially just runs out of play. Quick restart for Tampines there. Pulling it out to penalty area. Strong challenge in behind from Hafiz onto Taro Megumi. Sure. Just being put under pressure high up the pitch there, but they've done really well, Tampines, to play it out of defense. Shazwan with that longer ball into Akmal. Just eases that pressure, allows them to push up the pitch, forces Hougang just to drop off. I think now initially out of possession for Hougang. At times it looks like they are dropping into a 5 at the back there, with Zulfami just dropping in alongside his central defenders. Looking like he's being tasked with keeping an eye out on the movement of Taufik Suparno, who drops into midfield here. There you go, Zulfami tracking that run into a deeper position. Comes back into Madhu now. But they found the breakthrough into midfield. Yasser Hanapi just dropping off that forward line. Gives it out wide left to Jordan Webb, who skips past the challenge easily. Goes past Alif. For a moment there, might have fallen to Yasser, but Shadan picks it up. Has a crack from range. Palmed away by the goalkeeper, Ridwan. Good early attempt at goal there from Shadan Sulaiman. Tampines looking very lively here. Moving the ball quickly. It's good movement of the ball as well. Nice little triangles down that left-hand side. Eventually flagged for offside there, as Irwan was looking to make that run in behind. But here's another look at that. Lovely work by Jordan Webb there. Just goes past a couple of Hougang defenders. Half cleared by Hafiz. Shadan sees that space, just open up for him. And good attempt, and gave Ridwan something to be concerned about early on here. Was equal to that, able to push it out away from goal. There is a wonderful atmosphere here as well at the Jalan Besar Stadium. Both sets of fans making lots of noise, supporting their sides, cheering them on. A lot at stake in this game. See a little bit of a mistake there from Amirul. Stipe does well to hold it up. Lovely little back heel to the path of Faris. Easily claimed by Shazwan there. Only really had the young man Farhan in there, number 43, to hit with that cross. Support not arriving quick enough. Tampines again with that patient build-up from out the back. Was closed down there by Stipe. Really good intensity to this match so far. Erwan then with space to push forward into midfield. Webb plays the ball over the top there. It's good goalkeeping from Ridwan. Good starting position. Allows him to read that pass over the top and come out and help his defense. Oh, he's just far too lax with the ball there, Kong Ho Won. Was punished by Taufik Suparno. Let's come back to Webb. Yasser with a strike from range. Just wide of goal. Tampines not afraid to have those long range shots there. Looking to test Ridwan. coming close there as well. Far too casual. Kong Ho Won. Taufik just nipping in. Again, it was good goalkeeping by Ridwan to thwart the danger initially. Before it came zipping back into him, but he had his angles covered there. Hot. Half clear, Taufik Supano bearing down on goal. Just wanted far too long there to make his mind up. And it gave Kong Ho Won that opportunity to just sneak in a late challenge. Terrible clearance up the field there by Ridwan. Just slipped as he was taking that goal kick. And Taufik just needed to be a little bit quicker to pull the trigger in that situation there. So he's done well in the absence of Karol Amri, but it is something he has to work on in development of his game. Goal scoring. Only got 2 goals experiences this season so far. His lovely ball is whipped in. Causes all sorts of issues initially. Ridwan just claims it on the second occasion there. And good quality delivery from Shadan. Into that 6-yard box. His hesitation in clearing their lines, Hougang. Ridwan's called into action once again. Much better goal kick this time. But it's fallen to Tampines again. Looking very comfortable in possession of the ball, Tampines Rovers. Already creating several opportunities very early on. It's a delightful ball into Akmal down this right-hand side for the Stags. Megumi. He's not afraid to run at his defender to take players on. Very high energy, the number 9. But like he might have gone out for another corner to Tampines, but just a throw in there, that far side of the pitch. Taufik offers himself as an option. Oh, lovely little triangles once again. Taufik just offside on that occasion. There's Webb just linking up with Shadan there on the left-hand side. Haven't really got into the game yet. Hougang in possession anyway. They have tried to press up high against Tampines Rovers. It's another concession of possession there, but they've done well to pick up the second ball here. A chance for them to get their foot on the ball, get a few passes going. Tampines are snapping into the heels of these Hougang players there. A couple of good, strong challenges coming in. Hafiz here with the throw. Stipe just looking to knock it back into Farhan. Shadan with time on the ball there. Eventually cut out by Hafiz. Well defended by Afik. Again, just Tampines just quicker to the second ball once again. Just giving them the opportunity to switch it out onto this left-hand side. Good defending by Kong Ho Won there. Just puts Yase under a bit of pressure. Farhan Zulkifli. The young man has been given an opportunity in this Hougang side. It's already scored a cracking goal. Afikno under a little bit of pressure there is forced to go backwards. Once Hougang do recycle it, retain possession here. Almost running to a little bit of a cul-de-sac there, Kong Ho Won. Just had his options snuffed out. It's really well defended as a unit by Tampines. That's quick play just to get away from that counter-pressing there. Tampines now with a chance just to slow it down a little bit before going through the gears once more. Finding spaces in midfield. It's a neat turn from Shah in central midfield. Webb just one-on-one against Forrest initially there. Going to do some defensive work. It's with Shah now. Oh, lovely passing just in front of that Hougang midfield. Hougang with a chance to break now. A decent idea there. You can see what he was trying to do in that situation. Nice link-up play between Plazibat and Afikno. Just trying to play it first time into the path ahead of Farhan Zulkifli. Just couldn't quite get the connection he would have liked in that situation, but potential for Hougang to cause a few issues on the counter-attack. Oh, it's lovely footwork from Yase there, just to get it past a couple of challenges and retain possession for his side. Megumi. Good closing down by Hougang initially. They've done well to win it back here. Farhan. Looked like it was a foul there. He did appeal for it. The referee has finally blown his whistle. Was a late challenge coming in from Shah. Nice bit of skill from Farhan just to skip past that challenge. Madhu's alert to that longer ball over the top. Strikes the run of Faris Romley. Just to put it out of play for Tampines. Hougang now slowly getting themselves back into this game, inching further forward. Gaining a little bit more territory. Just crowded out eventually there, Farhan. It's a nice bit of trickery. Just far too many players for him to deal with though in that situation. Kong now with time on the ball. Just tries to play it over the top. Calm, confident defending by Akmal there. Afik. Alif just bypassing the midfield there, looking for that ball over the top into the run of Stipe Plazibat. Amirul is taking no chances in that situation, just look to get it away, get his side reorganized. Early stages of the game here, looking like Tampines wanting to just try and play from the back out into the front, played through the midfield. Hougang quite happy to look for the longer balls over the top. Appreciate different styles of play, of course. Always fantastic to see. All about winning matches at a professional level, of course. You do what works for you. We do have the ability to switch it up. Kong Ho Won's put under a bit of pressure, but he's defended that really well. Proves to be too strong for Jordan Webb on that occasion. Faris just loses out in midfield. That's a little bit too much on that ball from Yase Anapi. Again, there was a bit of space to exploit in behind the Hougang defense there for Jonah Webb. It's far too much pace on the ball. Plazivat. Again, looking for that ball over the top. He's looking to use the pace of Faris on that occasion. Akmal looked initially like he'd run into trouble there, and referee waves play on. Good pressing from Hougang. Just can't quite get it forward quick enough. Still in possession here though. Has to go back, Plazibat into Afiq. Well, Akmal was just trying to carry it out from defense. See him nice and comfortable on the ball in possession. Didn't quite get the foul that he was looking for. And gave Hougang an opportunity to just try and pull off a counter-attack. Farhan, again, surrounded by 3 Tampines defenders here. Couldn't get the support into him quick enough. Certainly a player to keep an eye out on. Short term and in longer term as well. Wonderfully talented young man there. Or should I say very young man. Madhu. Akmal on the ball once again. Gives it into Taufik, who's dropped very deep into midfield once more. It's good marking there by Zulfami. Said at the start, he's obviously been given that role of making sure he tracks Taufik's movements into the deeper positions. But that's an intelligent pass into the runoff. Shah. No options in the box at the moment. It was a late run from Yase there. Couldn't quite get into the box quick enough in that situation, Tampines. Well, again, Farhan's just crowded out. Tampines defenders there. Actually identifying him as a player to watch here in this game. Making sure they get numbers around him. Tampines here with an opportunity to get some quality into the box there. You saw a lovely delivery from Shadan early on from a corner. Madhu and Amirul both in there, both yet to open their accounts for their side this season. 2 central defenders who are decent in the air as well. Amirul makes a run towards the back post. Some decent running off the ball in the box there. Eventually cleared away by Kong Ho Won. Afiq into the other Afiq in central midfield. Afiq Yunos in central defense. Afiq Noor in central midfield for Hougang. Clearance under pressure there. It's come back to Shadan, who's always composed on the ball. And Tampines once again keeping it really well under pressure. That is wonderful football from the Stags. Again, nice, composed, wonderful control in possession. You have a look at that. They've played out from that pressure really well and launched the longer ball over the top here. A bit of confusion in defense there for Hougang. Bit of miscommunication perhaps between Kong Ho Won and his goalkeeper Ridwan. Come back to Tampines once again. Yase. He's playing the ball in behind, but it's cut out by Zulfami. Shows some wonderful skill of his own. Skip past, couple of challenges. Farhan's the outlet once again. He's forced to just turn back for the moment. Come to Nikesh. He had an opportunity there. They could just drive forward the ball. But they've looked for the big switch. Plazibat gets a hold of it. Not as well as he would have liked in that situation. Good encouraging flowing move by Hougang there. From left to right. Well, here's that early opportunity for Tampines. Just in that phase of possession just before that. Some of the touches on the ball, some of the passing, the movement, the control and the composure in possession was absolutely outstanding from Tampines Rovers. Under pressure from Hougang as well. And just look for that longer ball over the top. Once they've drawn the opposition out, that's really why you keep possession. You want to try and invite that pressure to look for spaces in behind to exploit. And it's good, strong forward play from Taufik here. Working very hard to create something for his side. Support eventually from Irwan. We just see there, again under that pressure, Taufik Suparno, Kong Ho Won, just a little bit after that, was saying to his teammates, you've got to open up for me, you've got to give me options of the ball here. It's not going to have that much time in possession there. They do want to move it, they do want to pass it through, they've got to be quicker to show in support the player on the ball, as Tampines are doing here. It's a very intelligent ball into Megumi! They just trying to beat the goalkeeper at the near post. Just looking to side foot it into that near post there. Again, it's swift, flowing football from left to right here. Link up between Yase and Jordan Webb there. Very clever pass into the run of Megumi. Perhaps ideally you would be looking to try and drive it towards the far post there, but made his decision to go towards the near post. Shazwan put under pressure here. Does well just to get it away from danger. Let's come back to Tampines. Shah on the ball, under pressure from Nikesh. Gets it out wide to Jordan Webb. That's really well defended by Alif. Good covering by Madhu. And again, it's Amirul just really not taking any chances at all. Madhu was a little bit frustrated there. Perhaps thought he had a bit more time. Kept his composure. Just there, but choosing not to take any chances. As far as Romley bearing down on him. Hougang Hools there. Making lots of noise here at Jalan Besar Stadium. Creating a very good atmosphere. Zulfami looking to whip this one in. The signal there. Does have Afiq Yunus, Kong Ho Won to aim for. Cleared away by Amirul. I think he knew exactly what he was doing there, Hafiz Sujad. I think he might actually pick up a yellow card here. He did stop the counter-attacking opportunity, and that's what the Tampines players are asking for. They're saying, look, there was a chance for us to go on the break here. He knew exactly what he was doing there. I think he's a very lucky boy to escape without a caution there, Hafiz. I think that's exactly what the Tampines players are asking for. They're saying Webb was looking to break into space. Referee deciding that just a word of warning was enough. back underway here. Clemens just encouraging his team to push up, not to drop off. They're trying to put Tampines under as much pressure as they possibly can, although, to their credit, Tampines have done really well to deal with that high pressing, to play around that press. Megumi, well, he's taken out by Hafiz, and it looks like he might get away with it once again. So that could possibly be his final warning there. So here's another look at that. It's good play. I mean, Megumi is just too quick, too smart in that situation. Just puts it into space. Quick free kick. Yase. So he's going to play it into that 6-yard box towards the near post. Claimed well by Ridwan. Launches it to Faris Ramli. Oh, that's brave defending, strong defending from Akmal there. Nikesh, good challenge. Hougang with a chance now to push forward. Zulfami. And you can see just what he was trying to do there. A little bit frustrated that it's gone against him. What a game of football we've got here. Taufik Suparno once again just closes down Kong. Come out to Webb. One-on-one up against Alif. Get support from Afik here. Just couldn't quite find the support of Taufik there in that situation. Lots of possession for Tampines Rovers here already. Number of opportunities created by the Stags. Looking very lively in possession. Looking full of ideas. Megumi. Yase just loses his footing there momentarily. Gets it back. Lovely pass and move football here from Tampines Rovers. Can they find an end product though? Webb. Can they try and get it onto his right foot? Irwan towards the back post. Megumi is able to keep it in. Still alive for Tampines here. Akmal just plays it back to Madhu, and they just switch the angle of attack here. Tampines. Shah. Madhu does have options in midfield ahead of him. Chooses to just play it safe for the moment. Got some good numbers in attack here, Tampines. Webb, able to find that pass into Taufik. Just looking to try and bend it towards the far post there. Taufik Suparno, again, it's exquisite football by Tampines Rovers. Some movement that they're showing off the ball. There are plenty of numbers, as I mentioned. Good run of the ball there from Shah. Wasn't really picked up by Hougang's defense. Just overloaded in that situation. That's how they were able to create that opportunity. Clever movement of the ball. Play by Webb once again. Links up with Yase. Just looking for that option in front of him. Looking to try and play that progressive pass. He's forced to go backwards though. He's done well to earn a free kick. Well, it's just took a shove in the back there from Farhan Zulkifli. Webb, you could see that again, he was just in that moment before this, looking to play that pass forward in for Megumi. Hougang had done well there, just to close down the option. But they've got another free kick to defend here. Half an hour gone. Shadan whips in quality once again. How close was that from Yase? He should have buried it there. Lovely ball whipped in. Can't defend against this. Have a look at that. He just breaks free from his marker. Gets in between Afik and Kong. Must score, surely. Big chance once again for Tampines Rovers here. Momentum very much in their favor at the moment. chance there for Yasser Hanapi. There was a pretty good chance as well before that from Megumi. A couple of long-range strikes as well from Tampines Rovers. So very much in the ascendancy here, very much in control of this game at the moment. Still a long way to go, of course. And it's still 0-0. More importantly, scores are level here. Haven't found the back of the net yet. Taufik just dropping off there, drawing the free kick, drawing the foul. Space for Webb down this left-hand side here once again. Up against Plazibat, who's helping his side out defensively down this right-hand side. Does really well there. Makes it difficult for Webb. Alif and Plazibat double teaming on Webb then. Tampines looking for another route. In behind, can he keep it in play? I think the linesman is flagging to say that it's gone out. There will be a goal kick to Hougang United. So under a bit of pressure here, the Cheetahs of Hougang. Having to do the work defensively, having to put in the hard yards here. I mentioned earlier, Hougang do go into this game in very good form, and just a bit of frustration there from Plazibat. He did well initially to win that header, to flick it on. He was looking for someone to run in behind. He didn't get the runners. Faris and Farhan just standing still. Akmal. Amirul. He's got wonderful ability as well to just play some good line splitting passes out from central defense. Come back to Megumi. Kong under pressure once again. Not giving Hougang any time on the ball here, Tampines Rovers. And again, they've got possession back for themselves. He's really smart there, Yasser Hanapi, with how he's won the free kick. Quick restart from Tampines. Once again, looking to get things going. Trying to keep the tempo and intensity very high here. Looking for their breakthrough. Well defended there by Faris. Chance now for Hougang to break here. Lovely skills from Faris just to get away from pressure. Clever ball into Plazibat. Lovely weight on the pass as well. This is where they've got to get support into the box. Farhan on towards the back post there. Faris just couldn't quite kill the ball dead there. But that's where Hougang will have those opportunities in those quick breaks. That's what they got to look for there. And get players into the box as well. It's a lot of distance to cover, of course. Never easy. Having to transition from a defensive phase. Very quickly getting numbers further forward in attack. Webb on the halfway line here. Gets a run on the inside from Irwan. Oh, underlapping movements from Irwan that we've seen this season. Lovely skill from Plazibat in midfield there. So it's central defender Kong Ho Won in support in attack there. Well out of position. Afiq. So again, closed down there really well by Taufik. He's forced to play his pass backwards. Just gets a pat on the back there from Yasser Hanapi. So Fahmi now Hafiz. Well, there's good work rate from Tampines Rovers here. Very quick to close down and closing down together as a unit as well. Figno. Set out to Faris Ramli. Decent spell of possession from Hougang here. The run from Stipe is loose play in central midfield there. But it's picked up by Nikesh. Oh, that's a delightful ball in behind. Farhan Zulkifli. And that's unfortunate for the young player there. Couldn't quite keep his footing. It's tripped over the surface. Really good ball played in behind. Won well in midfield here by Nikesh. He was the one who made it happen. Then a pass into Akmal. Just tripped over himself, unfortunately, for Farhan. But good encouraging signs for Hougang. Almost played in once again. Musafik Yunus bombing forward from central defense there. Looking to try and help out in attack. They had to get rid quickly there, Afik. A good opportunity for Hougang, perhaps. The best opportunity to try and create a chance there. I don't think you can really say it was a chance created, unfortunately, just because of that slip at the end. They get in behind at Tampines defense though. There should be a free kick, and it is a foul on Alif. So it's Hougang's turn now to try and use a set piece. So Fahmi will be looking to whip an in-swinger here. Set players good in the air there. Afik in there, Kong in there. Stipe Plazibat is in there as well. One at the near post. Falls to Plazibat. He couldn't quite spin away to create an opportunity or an opening for himself there. It was well defended by Sharan eventually. Launch forward though into Megumi. And he's done well there, Zulfami, to track back, help us side out defensively. Does have to put it out for a corner. But here's another look at that once again. Really smart delivery towards the near post. You can see what Plazibat was trying to do there, just trying to flick it back or drag it back to create an opening for a shot. Credit to Shadan and Jordan Webb in that situation. Did the job for their side in the defensive phase. Shada now, his deliveries have been on point this afternoon. Forces Ridwan into a punched clearance there. Just didn't quite have anyone attacking that ball. Most of their Tampines players were looking to move towards the center of the goal or the far post. Webb, bit of time on the ball now. Just looking to restructure things, Tampines here, get themselves back into a good attacking shape. In possession. Players getting into the positions that they need to be in. So it gives you a little bit of a chance to rest on the ball as well, take a little bit of a breather. Well, that's again well read by Zulfami, cuts it out. He's followed back by Taufik. The referee going for a free kick, saying that there was a foul a little bit early on, trying to play the advantage, the referee there. One in the air initially by Akmal. Nikesh now. It looked like he was actually fouled there, Nikesh. It's quite unfortunate to concede the possession to Tampines Rovers here. Amirul pushes forward into midfield with the ball at his feet. Again, it's cut out by Zulfami. It's very quick, Zulfami, to step in front of Taufik, who is quicker to the ball. Taufik's got to do better in that situation, but Faris here with a chance to make something happen for Hougang. Webb doing really well there. Jordan Webb to come back, track back, help his side out in defense. And then win that free kick as well. So Alif is in a little bit of trouble here. Just felt that bit of contact. There's that, again, wonderful defensive work from Jordan Webb. There's nothing in there at all. There's absolutely nothing in there. Yase drops into midfield. This gets crowded out. Verdon just taking his time on the ball here, just slowing things down a little bit. Tampines have tried to force the tempo, tried to make it very high, tried to play at a very high tempo here. It's just Ridwan there looking to give his side an opportunity to take a bit of a breather, but it's Tampines on the ball. Clever pass into Taufik. It's closed down well once again by Zulfami. He's kept him in his pocket, Zulfami. He's kept Taufik in his pocket, I should say. He's always been quicker to the balls, always read the passes into him. The Tampines have worked an opening well here. Swep picks it up again. He's been everywhere for Tampines. Left-hand side of the pitch, come out to this right-hand side as well. In defense, helping out. He's taking a little bit of a breather here down this side. As Hougang break, it's a clever pass into Plazibat. He's got Madhu Mohana with him. Looks to have a crack at goal. But decided to have a shot there, Stipe Plazibat. Here's another look at that. It's a clever early ball out in behind at Tampines defense. Well, a difficult angle really for him. Didn't have support in the penalty box. Megumi looking for Taufik. It's just guided out of play by the experienced Hafiz Sujat there. So edging towards halftime here at the Jalan Besar Stadium. Has flown by. It's been a wonderful game of football between these two sides. Tampines, especially in possession, have been absolutely outstanding. Hougang looking for opportunities in counter-attacking situations. They are here once again. Farhan. Look a little bit isolated in attack there. He doesn't really have options in front of him or alongside him there. Can't quite get bodies up in attack in those transition moments. Shadan. Yase. Good, clever play there. Comes into Irwan. It's a penalty here for Tampines. Clever, intricate play right in front of Hougang's penalty area there. And it's wonderful. Again, just composure on the ball and good movement and running off the ball from Tampines Rovers. Comes into Yase there. You can see that run ahead of him off the ball from Irwan. Eventually, he's going to be the player that earns the penalty for his side. Quick one-touch football. Good running off the ball there. Picks up the contact. The referee has definitely made the right call. It is 100% a penalty here. And Jordan Webb with a chance to get his 11th goal of the season. Here's another look at that. Again, just have a look at the movement of the ball there from Irwan Shah. They don't close the passing options down. Give goes. Kong Ho Won gets dragged out. It is contact from Zulfami. Irwan takes the contact, wins his side a penalty. Jordan Webb looking for his 11th goal of the season here. He has scored in each of his last 7 league games, the best streak in the league this season. Can he make it 8 here? Can he put Tampines in front going into halftime? No problem for Jordan Webb there. Makes it 11 for the season. 8 games in a row now that he's found the back of the net. It is a deserved lead for Tampines Rovers. They have been the better side here in this first half at the Jalan Besar Stadium. Nice, composed, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, puts it into the bottom corner there. Once again, another look at that. That is Tampines' 37th goal of the SPL season. And the league's top scorers. It's no surprise, really. They've looked vibrant in possession, wonderful in attack. They've gotten their reward there. Had some big chances in this first half. They finally found the breakthrough. A win here for Tampines. So you see Megumi helping his side out defensively there, getting a clearance away. A win here for Tampines. We'll see them leapfrog Hougang United, move into 3rd position on the table. So the referee, Joher Manzaiton there, blows the whistle to signal the end of the first half. Tampines Rovers go into the break, a goal up here. Jordan Webb with his 11th goal of the season, scoring in his 8th SPL game in a row. They do deserve that 1-goal lead heading into the halftime break. Tampines Rovers 1, Hougang United 0. As things stand, Tampines will take 3rd spot. But was Tampines in complete control in that first half there, and they created several good opportunities. Yeah, better finishing could have been even more than just the 1 goal that they scored in that first half. But we'll be expecting a much better performance from Hougang United here in the second 45. There's a opportunity to try and get themselves back into the title race here and close that gap on DPMM. Hougang pick up 3 points. They will move into 2nd. So there was that one change from Hougang United at halftime. Number 43, Farhan, being replaced by number 14, Iqbal. Makes just his 6th appearance for the season. Should give them a lot more quality in attack, Iqbal. A lot more experience, of course, than Farhan. Here he is looking to win that in the air. A quick offside flag there, though. I think you just want Hougang, if you remember the coaching staff there, just telling your players to be a little bit more aggressive in the challenges, be quicker to close down Tampines Rovers in possession, move together as a unit as well. And when you do get those opportunities to transition quickly and get players in attack quicker, get support out to those attacking players quicker as well. It is tough, but they've got to find a way to get themselves back into this. Jordan Webb gets taken out there just after halfway. The referee finally deciding he's had enough here. Picks up the yellow card there. Alif can't have too many complaints, honestly, when you look at that challenge. It's a late challenge being in through the back of Jordan Webb there. It was very lively for Tampines. Popping up on that left-hand side, on the right-hand side as well. Helping his side out in defense. Some wonderful running off the ball from Tampines Rovers in that first half. Created lots of problems for Hougang. That's how they earned that penalty as well. Irwan Shah with an underlapping run, creating that extra man. And getting fouled by Zulfami in the penalty area. Well, Amirul's done really well there. Just skip past the challenge of Plazibat and Faris. Did just take a bit of a kick there as he went through. Webb now on the ball. Irwan Shah. It's better from Hougang there. Quicker into the challenge. Stronger in the challenges as well. Back in possession here. Zulfami plays a good sweeping ball out onto this left-hand side. Iqbal's offside once again. Can be a little bit frustrating, those situations. When you're looking right across the line, just unaware of his position. Irwan, plenty of space down this left-hand side. Shadan turns away from that pressure, deals with that really well. Keeps a hold of that ball. But he's drawn out Kong Ho Won here of Tampines with their movement. Irwan Shah with plenty of space to deliver quality into the box. He'll be very disappointed with himself. Good run again, good movement off the ball from Tampines Rovers, playing right through the middle of Hougang there. Just dragging the central defender Kong Ho Won out of position, inviting him out to press. With a little bit of space for Tampines to try and make an opportunity to extend the lead here. Nikesh gets it out to Hafiz, can't get it under control though. Hougang are coming into this game 5 points behind Brunei DPMM. But they have put themselves in a really good position to potentially challenge for the title. Played two of the teams at the top of the table here. That's a clever ball and a lovely run in behind from Iqbal. Oh, he just took too long on the ball once again. Just couldn't quite get it under control there. It was a really clever late run in behind that Tampines defense, and that's what you want to see a little bit more of from Hougang. Can sometimes have those issues. Tampines defensively playing with that line, that higher line. If there's no pressure on the ball, it's a clever pass in behind. Just going to sleep a little bit. Couldn't quite get it under control. Credit to Madhu Mohana there for tracking back, making a really good challenge. Alif was forced to play it out. Concede possession to Tampines here. Amirul. Well, again, just an inability in that situation to be decisive with that opportunity there. Iqbal couldn't get the ball under control, couldn't drive it towards goal. But he'll take some encouragement from that, Will Hougang. Well, they put in some wonderful performances, as I mentioned earlier, coming into this game, beating Albrechts Niigata and Brunei DPMM in consecutive games. Two very tough teams to come up against. Top two teams in the league. Has to put themselves in a good position, potentially challenge. And they're running the risk of throwing all that hard work away if they can't get a result here. It's Megumi now, Tampines to break it 3-on-3. Megumi skips past easily past Afiq Yunus. Couldn't find the supporting runs of Taufik and Shah there. Ridwan doing his job well at the near post. Quick, swift counter-attacking play from Tampines Rovers here. Megumi driving in, knowing that he'd always have the beating of Afiq for pace. Couldn't quite get the cut back. You can see Shah just waiting on the edge of the 6-yard box there. Shalan has put in some wonderful deliveries on the set pieces here today. And that's another decent ball towards Jordan Webb at the near post. Just looking to try and flick it into that far post there. Webb attacked it really well. Another change here for Hougang. Second change of the match. Nazrul, 11 coming on for Alif. Give them a bit more quality in attack. Will Nazrul down this right hand side. Plenty of pace to get forward. Another offside flag here. So he can be really proud of his team's performance so far. Gavin Lee. Got them really nice and organized in possession. That's much better from Taufik. We saw in the first half that he was always looking to just try and drop off into deeper positions in midfield, try and receive from his defenders. But Zulfahmi did a fantastic job in that first half of marking him, keeping him quiet. He does well there once again. There's a tug on that jersey. The referee spots it well. Again, that's well defended by Zulfahmi. He's pretty much been able to keep Taufik quiet in this game so far. It's a good pass from Nazrul into Plazibat, who does well in turn to play it into Afiq. No, lovely first touch! And he finds the back of the net, yeah! Stipe Plazibat gets Hougang United back on level terms at the Jalan Besar Stadium. His 7th goal of this SPL season. Much, much better from Hougang. Really good response. Good start to the second half. Up the intensity and the tempo. Quick play. Lovely pass from Afiq Noor there to assist. And that first touch from Stipe Plazibat was so important. And again, there's an opportunity here. Stipe Plazibat. Can he get his second of the night? Unselfishly plays it into Iqbal. What a chance spurned there by Iqbal to put Hougang 2-1 up. Almost a couple of quick fire goals there. Again, swift move, counter-attacking from Hougang. Plazibat is unselfish, keeps his composure, cuts it back. And he has to at least get that one on target. But what an opportunity for Hougang. Just change the complexion of this game. It's Hougang in the ascendancy now. Feeling confident after getting that equalizer. Faris. Tampines looking a little bit rattled here. Nikesh into Faris. The space down this left-hand side. Was an overlapping run from Hafiz there. Just looking to drill it across the goalkeeper. A game of football here. And we've got Nazrul. So was real involvement there, whipping it into the box. So that space opened up for Hafiz Sujat. Jordan Webb a little bit slow to track that run. Not enough on that shot though to beat Shazwan. To Taufik. Kong Ho Won's there, cleans up very nicely for Hougang. It's a little bit of danger in that situation for the Cheetahs. Zulfahmi put under pressure by Taufik there, who's done well to win that cleanly. I think Afiq Noor just apologising. Realised that it's not the best of challenges. Just felt he had to make that one. So we had Tampines. It's the better side in that first half. Second half, that's been turned around here. Hougang have responded really well. Started at a good tempo, good intensity in this second half here, and they got their reward. It was a lovely goal as well. Shadan plays in another delightful ball. It's only half cleared by Ridwan. To Afiq Noor. It's won really well in the air by Faris Ramli. Akmal. Headed on initially by Jordan Webb there. Afiq is putting it out of play to get his side reorganized here. Hafiz now pushes forward, wins it in midfield, gets it out to Iqbal. Well defended by Irwan Shah. Taufik to try and hold it up, and he does really well. Nice idea there, just to play it into space for Shadan. Didn't have enough on the ball though. Trying to put Afiq under pressure, and a little bit too much pressure there. Just a tug of the jersey. Excellent game of football that we've got here at Jalan Besar. Two sides with plenty of quality, and they're showing that quality. Playing at a really good tempo and intensity as well, and with so much at stake. So look at that, as Afiq just holds off the challenge of Shadan. Was a bit of a kick out there. That's why the referee whistled for a free kick. It was a very clever touch from Afiq Noor into Stipe Plazibar, but that first touch from Stipe Plazibar really set himself up to have that cracker goal. It was a good finish as well. Kept it low, hit it hard into the corner. Good hold-up play there. Afiq has a try from range. Well, why not? Opened up for him there. There was space for him to push on with the ball. We are going to see a change from Tampines here. And Taufik, mentioned at the start, doesn't quite bring that goal threat, but he does work incredibly hard, and that's what they got out of him. A good shift. He's need to work on his finishing though. So you see Mehmedovic come into this side. Yase will fill in as the centre forward for Tampines Rovers. Mehmedovic will drop into midfield. He's got 6 goals for Tampines this season. That's Mehmedovic. He's been a really good signing for them. Good shot from range as well, along with being very creative on the ball. Look to try and make things happen in central midfield for Tampines Rovers. Kevin Lee perhaps just feeling that the impetus has been lost a little bit by his side. Want someone in there to get on the ball again. Get the tempo going in midfield. Referee just getting in the way there. A very important touch from Akmal to defend that one. There's a bit of nonsense here between Kong Ho Won and Yasir Hanapi. jersey tugging in there. There was a little bit of a punch out as well into the back of Yase. Don't know if the referee saw it though. Let's have a closer look at that. You'll see Yase is doing absolutely nothing wrong there. I think Kong Ho Won has punched out a little bit. There's even more drama here with Zulfami getting himself involved there. Something to be pushed back by Irwan. It was a bit of a punch out there into the back of Yase Hanapi. Elbow into his back initially, a forearm into his back initially. Yase and Zulfami just disagreeing over something. Well, there's so much at stake here. I mean, these two best local sides in the SPL at the moment. Well, the referee deciding that he's just going to have a chat with the two players. Not going to take any further action. There's a bit more here going on, and if I were Kong Ho Won, I'd just get on with the game and stop talking. It's just been let off by the referee, and Nikesh is coming over to tell him, listen, calm down. Referee's just taking it easy on you there. Oh, kicking off here at Jalan Besar. Referee just telling the captain of Hougang, saying, you know, look, take control of your boys, get them to cool down. And Zulfami saying, you know, you have a word as well with Tampines, and he's saying, yep, I'll do my job, you do yours. But he's just getting a bit of advice here, the referee, from the fourth official. It could be further action taken against Kong Ho Won. He has been booked here. And you can't help but feel that he just talked himself into a booking there. He was let off initially by the referee. Just decided to have a talking to, and then he goes over and then has a few words with Mehmedovic. And then I think the fourth official stand up and go to the ref. Look, I think you've got to give him a yellow card there just to keep things under control here. And Mehmedovic has been given a talking to. Yase, it's done well just to try and hold on to the ball. Done well to spin away from Zulfami. Play on, says the referee. Megumi drives into the box. Snuffed out eventually by Kong Ho Won and Afiq Yunus. Well, here's a look at that. Again, really good work by Yase. Tenacious play there. Referee quite rightly just waving play on there. There was no foul on Iqbal. And eventually that danger was averted. But Clement looking on, just getting a bit of advice from Saleh Moin there. Plazibat looks to dink it towards the penalty spot there. Cleared away by Tampines initially. Nikesh is feeling a bit of cramp as well. Was stretching out in central midfield a little bit early on. And Jordan Webb sportingly kicks it out of play so he can receive some treatment. Well, Hougang have only got one change left to make as we take another look at that effort from Nikesh. So if he is forced into a change here, and Clement too has got to make a few decisions. I'm sure he would have wanted to just keep just that one sub on the bench a little bit longer, just so he could have a think about how he wants to approach the rest of this match tactically. But if Nikesh is unable to carry on, then he's got to make that decision now, a little bit earlier than he probably would have liked. Let's try and shake off that bit of cramp, get a bit of a stretch, get some fluids in there. well, it's not fit enough to continue. Apparently, Fabian Kwok has got to come in here for Nikesh. But he'd actually be able to just shake off that bit of cramp. Unable to continue. Fabian Kwok comes on. That's your 3 substitutions used there, Hougang. First involvement for Fabian Kwok here. Mehmedovic. Akmal. He was hurried into that pass there, Shah. Didn't quite get the movement that he wanted in that situation, but it's good, really good closing down this space down that right-hand side for Jordan Webb. Mehmedovic couldn't find the pass out there. Oh, it's a clever ball from Yasser Hanapi into Jordan Webb there. Up against Hafiz. Get support from Yasser. He's got options in the box. Sit towards the back post. Mehmedovic will be forced back, I think, here. Nazrul, nice and aggressive in there. Making sure Mehmedovic didn't have the opportunity to turn. Faces goal as Madhu knocks it into Megumi. Flag stay down! Back of the post. Can Yasser finish it? Yes, he can. Hougang just falling asleep defensively there in that situation. It's a simple ball played over the top. Megumi kept himself onside. Attempt at goal. Coming back off the post. And Yasser, have a look at that once again. Madhu, simple ball over the top. It's a clever attempt at goal from Megumi. He doesn't try to smash it in with his laces, just tries to guide it in towards the far post, comes back off the far post, and Yasser Hanapi is in there. The finish for Tampines Rovers. They're back in the lead here. Yasser's 3rd goal of the SPL season. Here's another look at that. Really good weight on that ball over the top. Guided towards the far post. Yasser is on hand there. You have to question the defending from Hougang in that situation. Just losing sight of the runners off the ball from Tampines. Strong challenge into the back of Mehmedovic. Referee says play on. And Tampines put that out of play, and Nazrul's going to be in a little bit of trouble here. It is a yellow card for Nazrul there. So Mehmedovic feels the full force of the impact of that challenge. Well, I told you we'd have goals in this game. Told you we'd have plenty of attacking quality as well. Well, not as many goals as we've had in the previous 2 meetings between these 2 sides. 12 goals in total from the 2 matches between these 2 teams coming into this game. 5-1 the first time these 2 teams met in favor of the Tampines Rovers, and then a 3-3 draw. The second encounter between these 2 sides. And Tampines Rovers here edging in at the moment, 2-1. Yasser Hanapi, the 2nd goal for the Stags. His 3rd goal of the season. Oh, Megumi was just looking to play in Irwan Shah down that side. Plazibat, clever ball out into Faris. He's got space to drive into. It's 3-on-2 here. They can pick the right option. But that miss from Iqbal was looking very expensive. It's looking very expensive at the moment. Could have put his side 2-1 up almost immediately after Plazibat actually equalized for Hougang United. Gufami launches it long in behind for Iqbal to chase. It's on the end of it. Scott Plazibat in the box, looking for a cross to arrive. Fabian Kwok. Well, Hafiz just couldn't quite get himself back on side in time. Going the ball to run out of play here, so Gavin will be feeling a lot better about things there on the touchline. Seeing as how his side had looked a little bit shaken up after conceding that equalizer. They've worked their way back into this game and regained their confidence, regained their swagger. Got the go-ahead goal here. Madhu crowded out there. Well, Tampines back in possession. Well, he's done really well there, Shah. Just to initially prevent the ball from running out of play and then get aside to throw in off Hafiz Sujat. Nazrul. Clever ball from Plazibat again into space for Faris. Got a play at the near post there. Fabian Kwok was just left completely unmarked. It was a nice idea actually to play it in towards the near post. It's a bit too much for Fabian Kwok there, unfortunately from Hougang's point of view. Shazwan was able to collect and Jordan Webb goes off on another wonderful run up the pitch for Tampines here. Mehmedovic to just initially try to bend it around. Kong gets it back on the edge of the box. Oh, it's come back on the crossbar. Oh, Webb was on hand there, couldn't quite put away the rebound. Oh, what a clever attempt at goal from Mehmedovic. Just tries to guide it into the top corner there. I mean, have a look at the composure on this attempt. Doesn't rush it, just tries to side foot it into the back of the net. Fortunately for him, comes back off the crossbar. Webb couldn't put away the rebound. You can see the sort of threat Mehmedovic provides from midfield for this Tampines Rovers side. And also perhaps understand why he's got 6 goals for them this season already in the league. Loses out in midfield there. Afik. Tampines with the chance to break. Again, it was great work by Jordan Webb initially with that Mehmedovic chance. Just drove his team forward. Clever ball. Webb. It's 3. Lovely ball played in behind by Mehmedovic. And Webb was able to keep himself onside there. That should be it for Tampines. 12 goals for the season now for Jordan Webb. Here's a look at that once again. Have a look at him just peel off the shoulder of Zulfami. Fik Yunos getting caught out of position. It's a little bit fortunate perhaps with it rebounding back onto his left leg there, but it ends up in the back of the net. And he has been wonderful for Tampines Rovers. He's deserved that. He's worked incredibly hard for them. It's 2 on the night. Here again, Mehmedovic just far too much time on the ball there to get his head up and play a lovely weighted pass into the path of Jordan Webb. 3-1 the Tampines Rovers here at the Jalan Besar Stadium. Well, for a short period after Hougang's equalizer, it looked like the Cheetahs might actually be the side that take away the points here. Look, the more threatening of the two. But credit to Tampines, they got themselves back. They got their composure back, their swagger back, and just really punished Hougang here. Got themselves into a really strong position. Iqbal to Afiq. It's a nice idea. A nice idea just to try and lay it off first time into Plazibat. So just having a look there at Gavin Lee, wanting to shut the game down now, bringing on lots of experience. And Daniel Bennett is getting ready to come on. There will be Yasser, who's leaving the pitch here, but Daniel Bennett coming on just to shore up that defense. So to help his side see this one out. Well, he's played a very important role for his side today, as well as Yasser Hanapi. He's really intelligent in how he's linked things for his side in central midfield. So another ball gets played in by Zulfami. Corner for Hougang here. Faris whips in a decent ball. Fabian Kwok's at the back post there, and the game's back on here. Hougang United have found a way back into this match. Fabian Kwok's first goal of the season. Could be a very important goal for his side here. Faris delivers quality, whipped in with plenty of pace. Shazwan just gets caught in no man's land, really. Fabian gambles at the back post, gets his reward. His first goal of the season. Well, not that comfortable anymore for Tampines Rovers now. That change from Kevin Lee, was looking to try and shore things up at the back. Wanted to see out this match. And not great, is it? From a tactical point of view, you can see straight away after making that substitution. I just wonder if sometimes it might have an impact on the side. It takes them a little bit of time to perhaps readjust, settle into that new shape, that new formation. Although with the attacking quality that Tampines have here, can absolutely punish you on the break. There will be a point when Hougang will have to go push forward, gamble a little bit more in search of at least that equalizer. Mehmedovic. A little bit pressure from Zulfami. Just has to play it back into Madhu. Kong looking to play it in behind Amirul there. Here one. Get support from Megumi. Who will run all night long for you, the number 9, Tampines Rovers. Iqbal skips past Akmal. Clever play. Not so clever with the ball into the box though. Good defending by Zulfami. They're just winning the ball back off by Mehmedovic. Faris now. Tampines having to withstand this pressure. Skips past the challenge. That extra body of Daniel Bennett coming in handy there. He's set up for a grandstand finish here at Jalan Besar. Wonderful skill from Faris Ramli. 2-on-1 that doesn't even matter. Crashes his shot off the back of Daniel Bennett though. Plenty of time for Hougang here to get that equalizer at least. I think in the ascendancy now, the momentum very much with the team in orange and white. As I said before the match kicked off, plenty at stake there in this one. Clever ball over the top. Nasrul's first to it! Off the post! What a game we've got here between these two sides. Have a look at that once again. It's a ball played over the top by Afiq Noor. Beautifully weighted. So unlucky for Nazrul. He thought he'd done just enough there to get the ball into the back of the net. It's come back off the post. Listen, there was fair warning given at the start and throughout this game. We'd have goals in this one, and we'd have quality in this one as well. It's unbelievable. Every time these two sides have met this season, it's been a goal fest. Just Tampines, after that substitution, just looking in disarray really. Just need someone to get on the ball here to try and calm things down. Well, he's kept himself onside. Webb. It's a good ball in behind. He's got to finish. Megumi here! Oh, that could have sealed it for Tampines. Well, we've had two unbelievable misses in this game. One from Iqbal. And then here, this one from Megumi. It was a really clever ball from Shadan just to get Jordan Webb in behind. And then, again, a great ball into the run of Megumi as well. He doesn't even have to break his stride in that situation. Should be finishing that. Would have been game over, surely. 4-2 to Tampines. Hougang breathe a sigh of relief. Got an opportunity to get themselves back on level terms once more. Faris into Plazibat, looking for that return. This run is tracked well by Jordan Webb and Shairan. There's space for Plazibat! And you can see exactly what he was trying to do, looking for that far post, just trying to guide it in that bottom corner. Again, it's wonderful work from Hougang, just on the edge of the penalty area. Clever play from Nazrul there for that cutback. Said just a few moments ago he'd be feeling a lot better about his side going into that 3-1 lead. Gavin Lee, he won't be feeling that good right now. It's Hougang other side in the ascendancy here, piling on the pressure. You get the feeling there's another goal in this here. Remember, 3-3 the second time these two sides met this season. We're being treated to another superb game of football between two of the best local sides in the Singapore Premier League this season. Shazwan just eating up a few seconds there, inviting Plazibat to close him down. Faris. So just play back into Fabian Kwok. Fahmi looking to launch it into Iqbal. Cleared away by Tampines. Mehmedovic now. Can he keep this one in play? Just about. He's got support. He can't find Shadan though. Fahmi's able to get possession back for his side. Faris just getting fouled there, I think, by Amirul. Clock ticks away towards the 90-minute mark. I'm pretty sure we'll have quite a bit of time added on as well. Afiq look to try and launch it into the box. Webb now. Just try to hang on to this to wait for support to arrive. Mehmedovic, it's clever play by Mehmedovic just to slow it down. Give his side a breather in defense. Its players into support as well. Megumi. It's a good spell of possession here for Tampines Rovers, just to take the sting out of the game. Well, it's won back well by Kwok there. Plazibat with space down this left-hand side. Receives. Big long ball from Kong Ho Won. Gets it back from Kwok. Looking to link up with Iqbal. Might fall to Plazibat here. It's well defended by Amirul. Really important defensive interference there from Amirul. So we are going to have 3 minutes added on here at the end of the 90. 3 minutes for Tampines to see this one out. A win here gets them up to third position. They will go above Hougang. Nazrul into Faris. Still a bit of miscommunication there. Hougang United with perhaps just enough time to maybe have one more, create one more big opportunity, one more big chance. Comes to Plazibat, and I can tell you at the Bishan Stadium, as it stands, Home United are leading by a goal to nil there against the league leaders, Brunei DPMM. So Hougang aren't able to come away with 3 points here, and it's looking unlikely at the moment. A big opportunity for them to put the pressure on Brunei DPMM at the top of the table. Big opportunity lost for Tampines Rovers. They pick up 3 points, they go up to 30. And if things stand as they are at Bishan Stadium at the moment, puts them within 4 points of Brunei DPMM. Certainly ignites their title charge here, Tampines Rovers, if they can pick up 3 points. They've got to see this one out though, and hope for Home United to hold on to their 1-goal lead at Bishan Stadium. But one more change being made for Tampines here. It's looking like it will be number 12, Joel Chu, coming on for Shairan. Well, if DPMM do lose to Home United, keeps things very nice and interesting indeed. Albirex, despite their loss to Geylang last night, will still feel they've got a very realistic chance of picking up another SPL title. They'll still be just 3 points behind. Tampines Rovers, as mentioned, will go just 4 behind DPMM. Hougang, despite that opportunity loss, will still feel like they've got a chance here of still clawing back the deficit. It will stay at 5 points if they do lose here, and if DPMM, of course, do lose at Home United. This could be a big result for Tampines, though. Hougang still looking to push on, looking to try and get that equalizer. What a game of football this one has been between these two sides. To credit to the players, credit to the fans that have come out here to support their respective sides. It's created a wonderful atmosphere. The quality of football on display has been exquisite. What's a loose pass by Ridwan, and Joel's all alone here. Think he'll just be encouraged to hold it up, wait for that support to arrive, and it comes in the form of Irwan Shah down this left-hand side. Will they look for number 4? Joel's got a little bit of space. Bends it into the top corner. What a goal, Joel Chu! And what a way to seal that 3 points for Tampines Rovers. That sends them into 3rd in the SPL table. What a way to score your first goal of the season there. Very intelligent play. Holds it up. Wait for that support to arrive from Irwan. Gets that bit of space. And I mean, have a look at the composure and the quality on that. Again, doesn't lash out at it. He just side foots it into the top corner. And surely we're all done. Yes, we are. A disappointing result for Hougang United. But a fantastic 3 points for Tampines Rovers that puts them back in with a shout for that title. As it stands, Brunei DPMM are losing to Home United at Bishan Stadium. Try and get a little bit of confirmation of that as soon as we can. Tampines go above Hougang United here in the SPL table. They move up to 30 points. There's 4 points behind Brunei DPMM. Albirex Negata will be praying for DPMM to drop points at the Bishan Stadium as well. And Hougang United, despite this defeat, they will still be in it. Plenty of matches to look forward to, plenty of matches to go. Still just 5 points behind DPMM. That's if they lose that match.
That's a wrap for this episode of One Play Classic. Do remember to stay tuned to One Play Sports as we continue our effort to create heroes and connect communities. Remember to follow us on our social media channels, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and Twitter for the latest updates. We'll see you next time.